Hi, this is Mike Pettigrew, and today I'd like to talk about my crazy gratitude experiment, because it's something I'm asked a lot about, and people ask me, can it really work? Does it really work? Can it really change what you're experiencing? And all I can say is it can work miracles in your life. If you are stuck, if you're feeling really sad, really unhappy, really fearful, or if you just can't seem to break through a situation that you're experiencing, my crazy gratitude experiment works like gangbusters. It's incredible how easy it is to shift your internal state when you use the right tools, when you use this crazy gratitude experiment. And all I can say is that several years ago, I was going through an horrendous situation. I had been very successful in business. I sold my company to a multinational. I thought I had it sorted. I thought I had it made for life. I thought I'd never have to work again. I never thought I'd have to worry about money again. And through trusting the wrong people, through making bad investments and a horrible set of circumstances, I reached the point where I had a wife and a newborn baby and I couldn't feed them. I had no money. And when it comes down to a threat to the survival of your loved ones, it's incredibly frightening. And every morning I would waken up literally wanting to vomit with the fear. It was that intense. And this went on for a long time. And then I started reading a book that was written a very long time ago. And this book was all about the power of gratitude. And what I was reading was exciting. It was the first thing that excited me for a long time because I had experienced so much loss, so much pain, so much fear, and just the situation just perpetuated for such a long time. Gradually I was bashed down. My belief, my self-worth, it was all gone. And I was like a lump of jelly. And reading this book about gratitude and how gratitude can change any situation, I thought, well, I have nothing to lose. I have nothing more to lose. I'll try this. So I created what today I call my crazy gratitude experiment. And what I did was literally every 30 minutes of the day, I would ask myself what had been my dominant thought and emotion during the previous 30 minutes. And each time I would replace it with gratitude. Each time I'd replace it with gratitude. Now I did this every 30 minutes of the day. And in the beginning it was purely artificial gratitude. I was literally what I did was I remembered an event in the past where I had felt sincerely grateful for something. I remembered an event and an experience where I felt really strong gratitude. And just remembering that experience, you start to feel that gratitude bubbling up. Now, when you're suffering terribly, it can take a bit of time, but when you're doing it every 30 minutes of the day, you become quite proficient at this. And within a short time, within certainly a day or two, I was actually able to bring up true gratitude. I no longer needed to remember an experience in the past where I felt gratitude. I was actually able to bring up that feeling at will. But the amazing thing was that within 3 days, incredible synchronicities started happening, amazing coincidences that affect me profoundly to this very day. They all started within 3 days of me testing this crazy gratitude experiment. And all I can say is gratitude has the power to unlock any situation. It has a way of blasting the doors open of fear, of sadness, of disappointment, of disillusionment, or if you're feeling very stale and you've lost that zest for life, gratitude can totally change any situation. And I feel it's a bit like when we're suffering deeply, it's very like we're in a dark room and we can't see anything around ourselves because it's pitch dark. But imagine for a moment that there is a door in that room, and behind that door there's a blinding white light. Now we can't see anything in the room, but all we need to do is open the door a crack and the light comes flooding in and we can start seeing everything in the room around us. And gratitude works in exactly the same way. Gratitude illuminates our lives. It enables us to tap into greater wisdom that lies within us. And we start seeing things the way they really are, rather than the way we thought that they were. And it has this power. Gratitude has this power to transform your life. So I really invite you to test this crazy gratitude experiment for yourself and discover for yourself what it can do. And I feel so passionate and so strongly about this that I wrote a book, Unlock Gratitude Now, Your 7 Keys to a Happier and More Successful Life. Now, it became a #1 Amazon bestseller. Now, this book goes into gratitude in a lot more detail than I've just shared with you in the last few minutes. So please do try this for yourself and get proof that it works and start using gratitude in your life, because you know what? When you base your life on gratitude, when you construct a life of gratitude, you draw into your life all sorts of amazing experiences. And this is how I changed my awful situation all those years ago. It started by practicing my crazy gratitude experiment and keeping that going. And gratitude acts like a magnet. It draws into your life amazing things. So thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to speaking with you again very soon. I really do hope you've enjoyed this episode, and before I go, I have a very special offer for you, which I'll explain in a moment. But before I do, I just want to say that if you've enjoyed this episode, then please do give us a like below this video, because when you do this, it enables other people to also benefit from it. Of course, if you'd like to leave a comment, then you're most welcome to do so, and I'll be really happy to hear from you. Now, if you're watching this episode on YouTube, then please do remember to subscribe to my channel. And you can also listen to my Transformation and Empowerment podcast on iTunes. Now let me tell you about the special bonus I mentioned a moment ago, because if you go to my website right now at mikepettigrew.com, then for a limited time only, you can get free lifetime access to our special members only area. Membership will give you access to all sorts of inspiring and empowering videos and training materials that you won't find anywhere else on my website. And again, right now, membership is completely free, but I can really only offer this for a limited time. So I strongly recommend that you get your membership right now, and I believe you will find it a very valuable resource and source of inspiration and empowerment. And you can sign up and get immediate access from any page on my website. So again, thank you so much for watching this episode, and I look forward to serving you again soon.